Hi everyone, today we're back landscaping. This morning I'm trying a new coffee shop on the way to work. The local bakery had a promotion, buy a cup of coffee, get 2 donuts free. And oh boy, that sure was good here, but why don't we hop back in the truck, let's get on over to the shop. Today guys, we've been hired by a property owner here in town. It is an overgrown property that needs to be brush mowed. We can't take a regular zero turn because there's small bushes, lots of weeds and things like that. So we're going to be doing some brush mowing with a big skid steer today. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please hit the like button. It's much appreciated. I'm thinking today, why don't we use the GMC Denali? I really kind of want to see how this does tone here, and since we'll be within the town, this will be great here. So why don't we grab, I think we'll just take the utility trailer, and then we'll get the Bobcat all set up with the brush mower. Now yesterday I did a little bit of work to the brush mower. I put a brand new blade on it. The last few times we've used it, we hit a few rocks and we should be all set here. It was somewhat dull, so having that new blade will be really helpful here. And I do think we're gonna have to get new hydraulic hoses soon. Looks like they got a little bit damaged going alongside one of the fences we recently had to work around here. So that's the brush mower, and then we are going to be using Bobcat S76 here. Really big fan of this Bobcat. We've been putting a lot of hours on this thing, but we'll get this all ready to go. We do need to make sure the blade still works. And it sure does here, so we are all set. We'll get it up on the trailer and we should be all ready to head out. I will say guys, this is one pretty neat setup here, definitely really cool. I'm excited I picked up this GMC Denali within the last month here. It's been great so far, but with the landscaping business guys, we've been so busy. We're taking on so many different types of projects, which is awesome. We've really expanded our offerings, our services, and the company sure is growing. So we'll have to get some more equipment soon because I do want to expand into some other types of projects that have high profits, which will be pretty sweet here. But Farmville guys has been a really cool and really great map for the series. We're going to be working in a small subdivision here. It's right on the edge of town, and it is a mobile home property here. So it's a mobile home, and it is just super overgrown. I gave the quote for this a few weeks ago, and it was super tall then, and I bet it's going to be even maybe half a foot taller because we've gotten a lot of rain here. But this subdivision, guys, we actually have picked up quite a few of these clients, which is going to be awesome here to do weekly lawn care. So we are going to be super busy. Hopefully we could get a few helpers to do some more lawn care and really expand that side of the business. But look at this, guys. Look at how tall it is from the neighbors to the property we have to mow. I mean, that is super tall. It looks like it's almost 2 feet now. Wow. We definitely have our work cut out here for us. And like I mentioned, guys, there's some bushes. There's just so much to an overgrown property that we just don't want to take our zero turn to. If we break the zero turn, that's a pricey fix with one of those hydros breaking, and then we won't be able to do all of our other lawn care jobs. But look at this, guys. I mean, this is super tall, and like we saw when we first got here, the nice neighbors that have it cut, and then this needs to be cut. So yeah, why don't we hop on the Bobcat? We're gonna get right to mowing. With this brush mower and with the blades we have on it, we should be able to cut even the bushes, which is going to be a big help here. Really get this cleaned up. These look to be not really bushes with strong roots or anything like that. These kind of seem to be more of kind of weeds, which is going to be a-okay for this thing. And you guys, since you look at this thing right over these bushes, no problem. That is awesome. We've been super busy with the landscaping business, taking on so many cool jobs here, and we have a lot planned here, which is super exciting. And I definitely want to bring the camera along more here. I do some jobs off camera, things like that, and I think it'll be pretty cool to kind of showcase more of these jobs as well. These are always keeping us busy. Looks like we have some bushes here that look to be burned from not having a lot of water, a lot of rain lately, or maybe even different weed kind of damaged them there. But wow, we are really getting this cut. We have a really big tall bush, tall weed, no problem for this thing. Wow. Now I am seeing a lot of clumping, as you guys can see. We'll leave it like this, and I think they want us to come out here for more, but they said just kind of get it cut down before the township ends up finding them. So that is what we're doing here. So it really doesn't have to look the fanciest, like really good. It just kind of just needs to be cut, which is the big important factor here. Let's see, we'll just kind of keep on going around it here. But this Bobcat, guys, is one of my favorites, and I'm a huge fan. I think the wheeled skid loaders look awesome here. Although tracks sometimes are better, the wheeled ones definitely do a great job, and I think they're also a little bit cheaper to maintain as well. But the tracks are super expensive, where here we get a flat tire. The tires aren't too much. Every once in a while we get jobs like this here. I think it's once every few months I take on a project. The before and after pictures are huge selling points for us when we advertise our business services and things like that. But yeah, I think probably once a month maybe we take on an overgrown property. Sometimes it's not overgrown enough. We could just kind of use a zero turn on the max height, but other times it is like this, where we have to bring a skid steer with a brush mower, and that way the wear and tear really is not being put on our zero turn here. But we only have this last little piece left, and then we are going to be all set here. I really want to see, can we kind of cut this bush? Wow, look at that, no problem getting this cut. And if you do not get the property cleaned up like this, it's just gotta keep getting taller and taller. You're gonna get more bushes, and it's gonna get to a point where you're gonna need an excavator and skid steers with buckets to start digging things out, because the roots are so big and things like that. But yeah, I think just a little bit more, and then we are gonna be all set here. That is a huge difference from this morning here. We do have some clumping in the yard, but hey, it's all cut down. They won't be getting any fines or anything, and they could start to kind of get it all cleaned up here. I think if you could take a zero turn now at max height, I think it would clean up even more. But hey, the job's done. We're gonna have a happy customer, and we're gonna be on to next job. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.